Good day to all of you at Bethany Chapel in Harare, Zimbabwe, Africa. It is my distinct honor and privilege to speak to you today and recall the goodness and faithfulness of our God in establishing this gospel testimony through the believers who fellowship at Bethany Chapel. For many years, I kept a newspaper article giving credit to my wife's grandmother, Annie Bothwell, who with her husband William Bothwell, contributed to the erection of the original Bethany Chapel building on Salisbury Street in November 1950. And here we are today celebrating 75 years of this outreach for God's glory. And so, just as the Mississippi River flows through the rolling hills and limestone bluffs of central North America, so also does a once small spring, which became the great Zambezi River, flow in Zimbabwe, bringing life-giving water and food to refresh and feed many people of several countries. Bethany Chapel also started in a small way. In the early days, the work owed much to Mr. William Bothwell, who was a dynamic preacher and well-versed in the scriptures. There followed several gospel campaigns, one of which was led by Mr. Fred Elliott, with Mr. Norman Peake providing excellent pastoral work. 65 years ago, several missionaries and their families relocated from neighboring countries to Harare and used Bethany Chapel as a base for their families and an outreach to the suburbs, resulting in the planting of several local churches. Time does not allow us to recount all the hard work and sacrifices made in establishing this local church, but God knows and will reward those who persevered. Pray for Dr. Louis Uriri as he so ably, with other elders, leads the congregation for God's glory. I close by reminding you of the Apostle Paul's exhortation to the believers in Colossae. Therefore, he says, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive whatever grievances you may have against one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you, and over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. May the Lord himself abundantly bless all of you as we await the soon return to set up his kingdom. Indini Shamwari Yenu. Amen.